to sharing my screen. So you could see my screen right now. Okay, let me get straight to that. Okay, please, if you can see my screen, kindly say I can see.
Yeah, I can
I
see.
can see.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so
I
much.
cannot see.
Now, first of you'll be saved by force. The Lord shall open your eyes to see. Hallelujah. Okay, first of all,
Amen.
I want to say a very big thank you to the founder of BETK, Mr. Jackson. Emmanuel Jackson, thank you so much for having us here uh, with you guys. Sorry, I joined late because I was having, because we already have our academy session up, which we have two courses rolling. I just finished one, and I'm here. Of course, I'm here with me, not just alone. The marketing lead of BEI, of course, here in person, Mr. Michael Ruben, also known as Mike B. So he's here with us also. So before I go through the stuff, of course, I'm going to go through the stuff, and he's going to answer some. So should I say we are both going to go through the stuff together? Okay. So I would love him to go through uh, what is BI, of course, what is cryptocurrency, BI Academy, then I will come in from the token aspect. Mr. Mike P, if you can hear me clearly, can you share your screen, or I will share my screen, or which one you're using? I'm using my screen, so we can go ahead. Please unmute yourself, let's hear from you.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. Thank
Good
you
evening, sir.
for the opportunity.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. But we cannot see your screen.
I think I'll be using Boss DAVIZOE screen instead. Yeah. All right. So, first of all, I was gonna be reading through what is written on the white paper, then I'll put one or two words to it. Also, thank you so much to the CEO of LMBTC Trade for this opportunity to be on set. Okay, BEI is an innovative and educational platform that helps blockchain enthusiasts gain relevance and dominance in the blockchain space. BEI students will also receive certificates on the blockchain NFT. BEI also help consult projects and offer services like private mentorship, branding, t-shirts, hoodies, face caps, etc. Blockchain app development, graphics design, video coverage, shows on BEI TV. I'd like to put one or two words to that. First of all, you have to understand that our leader or founder, in person of Mr. DAVIZOE, he's 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 passionate about taking knowledge to the people. I've known my boss for over 7 years, and he's someone that loves to teach. He's someone that loves to transfer knowledge. So that is where the whole idea behind BEI comes about. Now, BEI is not just a regular blockchain company where we just get money from people, give them one or two knowledge. We are much more interested in uh, beyond the normal educational system where people just go to school and whether they complete their courses or whether they get to really know what they paid for. In Nigeria system, for example, you go to the university, nobody cares if you go to class, nobody cares uh, if you pass your exams, they just get your money and that's it. It's left for you. But in BI, we have a different mindset. We are out for adoption. Yes, that's the word. We are out for adoption. We want people to really know this thing. We want people to have financial freedom. We want people to know this tech. Now, as my boss will always say, which is true, there was a time which, if you are not a computer literate, you couldn't get a job. It looks almost impossible. A time is also coming very soon whereby if you are not a blockchain slash cryptocurrency literate, you will not be able to fit into the world. So this is why BEI is here. We are here to push that knowledge. We are here to transfer that knowledge to the people. This is one of the reasons why we have to certify people, because if come on, if I have to show that I have to show that I went through a course, or I finished, or I graduated from an institute, they have to be a certificate to show. And this is one of the reasons we have the BETK, which is the BEI token, whereby we encourage people to, if you pay with our token, you get a 10% discount, which I'll talk to you us later on. Then also for finishing the course, we also give you a bonus that encourages you to go through the course, because my boss, our CEO here, Mr. Emmanuel, will let you know that he also knows that there are so many people that pay for courses online, they don't finish it. But in BI, we have a learn and earn system that encourages you. This also shows that this is a reason for you to want to go through the course, because there's an incentive at the end. At the end, the aim of BI, which is to transfer that knowledge, will be achieved. Yeah, so that's basically it. So we run all these stuff. We want to go do programming, we want private mentorship, we want to learn how to do video editing, script writing, and a whole lot more. We have that. So because of time, I will not go into details about that. So I'll be moving straight up to what is cryptocurrency. Okay, well, I'll just read the definition which my boss has written here. He said, according to the book Blockchain and Cryptocurrency Simplified by DAVIZOE. Yeah, that just means that, well, my boss has a book which he explained all this in details. But for the sake of this AMA, that it is a digitally created currency based on advanced mathematical algorithm, and is cryptographically secured. It is a medium of exchange created and stored electronically on the blockchain. In other words, cryptocurrencies are internet in bracket digital money which uses cryptography, unhackable system, and security. Now, if you go through Google, wherever you want to go through, there are key points to see when we're in the definition of cryptocurrencies or blockchain and the whole stuff. So, but I will not go into detail because of that. I'm not going into detail. The next on our slide here is BI Academy. BI Academy. So, what is BI Academy? BI Academy is an online school that believes in blockchain technology. BI believes it's time to bring in a certain percentage of decentralization using digital economy via blockchain technology, in bracket cryptocurrency, in order not to miss the paradigm shift. Yeah, I already talked about this while we're talking about BEI. There's this paradigm shift whereby you have to be a blockchain literate. The world is moving from being a computer literate to being a blockchain literate, which is that paradigm shift. We're already experiencing young people becoming millionaire, young people owning companies, building products on the space. This is the paradigm shift we're talking about, and BI is positioned rightly to help you take to that place. Yeah, yes, sir. I think, yeah. Okay, we'll be talking about the BEI token. BEI token, BETK. Yeah, BETK is our ticker, just like we have BTC and BNB and ETH and all that. It is a utility token built on Binance Smart Chain to power the ecosystem and bridge the payment barrier due to different currencies. Yeah, okay, we decided to build the token on Binance Smart Chain one, because Binance Smart Chain is very easy to navigate, and also it has been tested and trusted, unlike some other blockchain projects that are still coming up, something like Solana and the Algorand. They are just coming up. For example, there was a time whereby the Solana blockchain, their devs said that they're going to restart the blockchain due to some congestion and stuff like that. All these, we can't trust our product to be on that for now. It's just a token. We're not building a DEX on it, on all that. We just put our coin on our token rather on the Binance Smart Chain because of its easy navigation. If time comes where we have to move or bridge the gap between every other blockchain, we can do that. That shouldn't be an issue. So I think this is as far as my boss wants me to talk about. Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity. I'm still here if you need me to say anything.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Mike B. I really appreciate that. Now, he already explained why we have the BS, the Binance on the BNB, or my second, the BTK on the Binance matching, and already been explained to you. So I will go straight to the objective because my ask questions. Okay, why do we have BEI token? What are your objectives? Now, don't forget that difference between use cases and objective. Objective is the reasons, but or they are the reasons why we are doing a particular something, a particular thing. Why use cases are the usefulness, okay, of the particular thing. Okay, now this is the reason I'm doing this. So why am I doing it? Because so that people can use it for certain aspects. Okay. So I don't know if Mr. Jackson can share the paper for them, or I don't know if Esther took his here. She can share the paper for them also, so they can also.
I've dropped the
Okay.
BI white paper on the Telegram channel, so anyone that has
Okay.
it.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, okay. Now, BI token aims at more adoption. Now, these are the aims we have been. This is why the reason we are bringing out this. These are the reasons. The objective are reasons. Okay, because for example, we had issues for students around. Like we have some people from Tanzania and different countries attending our courses, classes, and they have issues of payments issues. But let's leave that aspect. I will go back to that. But BI token aims at more adoption. For example, if the BI token tomorrow's, of course, there will be always a positive response. The token goes up tomorrow, okay, and someone goes to the market and say, why is this coin among top ranking? They will want to check what are they doing, who are they. This leads them to BI to know, oh, wow, so this exists. Of course, that's what the adoption means there. It will act as means of publicity and promotion for BI Academy, which increases our visibility. Of course, that is very possible. Why? Because from the airdrop, of course, tomorrow by 4 p.m. is our airdrop. By 4 p.m. is our airdrop, means the airdrop actually. So now this airdrop will help our visibility. For example, the tweeting, the liking, the reposting, the tagging of friends, and the rest. It's kind of be booming, of course, exposing the visibility of the community or the academy, or should I say the firm. So now, traders of BI token and others tend to take advantage of price action. Now, this is where I need to emphasize it. Nobody promises you, anybody that promises you that their coins or token must be going up, up, up is a lie. Token or price action, it depends on demand and supply. Okay? So know this is very important. Demand and supply. Bitcoin took 2 years to live from cents to dollar. Bitcoin took 2 years to live from 50 cents, 20 cents to $1. 2 years plus. 2 years plus. Bitcoin we are seeing today does not just jump one day. Of course, they still have price time that price retest and go back up. Okay, you see have time. For example, last few months, Bitcoin was around 39,000. Today it's around 50K plus. So this is where traders take advantage. They buy low and sell high, of course. So that is why we mean here. So traders are very smart to pick when it's low, they buy low and sell high. Okay. Now, it makes payment mode easy for both our national and international clients. Now, this will help our clients around the world make payments. Of course, don't forget, we have Academy. Academy is one of our services we offer. We do other aspects, which my second just explained that of our other services. So, of course, you should take paper also. We do other services also, not just Academy. But for all our services, okay, it helps us. Like for example, we don't have contracts for design from US. How do they pay us? They can't pay us in naira because 40 reaches us that finish. The VAT, the cutting, the MoneyGram, all those stuffs. So, but that is just example. So I will go straight first to the supply before I come back to the use cases. Okay, I have reason doing that so that you can adapt to it. Now, the BI token supply, the distribution. Okay, there's going to be only 10 million total supply. Now we have max supply, we have total supply. So the BI max and total supply is 10 million. Now I'm going to differentiate between max and total supply. Now, for example, you know Dogecoin, okay? Dogecoin has a total supply, not a max supply. Right? Total supply is the supply available at that moment, depending on the project. Because why? Dogecoin has the ability to keep minting itself. Okay? Did not say we have just this mass supply of Dogecoin. That was what Ethereum had also. Ethereum didn't have a mass supply before also. You keep bringing out Ethereum. Like USDT doesn't have max supply. They can keep minting them. But ones that have max supply are like Bitcoin. Bitcoin can only be existing 21 million. You can't print more in Bitcoin circulation tomorrow. Once 21 million is exhausted. So now we have our total max supply is 10 million. We can't have more added to it or reduction. Okay, now let's go straight. Now let's start with staking rewards. Now there are means, we have kinds of mining. Most of them might have heard of mining. I believe that's one of the fundamental the fundamental course here also we have in BTC trade. Mining, where you could mine and earn. Now there are several ways of mining tokens. Now mining is actually a means of bringing forth these tokens into existence. Like Bitcoin, the miners bring Bitcoin into existence by the mining using what they call the mining machine. Of course, it's very expensive. It sucks power, the electricity, the power, even the noise alone. I believe we might have time. We go house and now look out, now you listen to the sound of mining machine. So I have a contact with mining machines, and the sound alone is too much. As if they are doing, of course, they have like 5, 10. Some have houses stuck. We have loud voice, noise, very noisy. So miners always take their mining machines or mining industry to where people do not live. Okay, of course, and they need to have power. Some use solar power, some use wind vane. That is the wind, due to their environmental place or the rest. Of course, like El Salvador use volcano eruption to mine Bitcoin to show you the power it needs. Okay, now we have that's what we call proof of works. We have POS, proof of stake. Now, this doesn't require you to have much energy or more or equipment to do that. What it requires you to do is to get a finance. This is that, yeah. Okay. What proof of stake allows you to do is allows you to have just have your money. Use the money to make more money. It's very simple. So staking is a way of mining token on the proof of stake consensus algorithm. I come again. Staking is the ability for you to mine tokens using the consensus or the POS of a proof of stake consensus algorithm. So that is where we have the POS staking. Now we secluded 30% of this supply, that is 3 million for stakers. Those that are now, I will come back to our locality. Of course, we are in Africa. What we call fixed deposits in the banks, where you can put amount of money for 1 year to earn more money, right? That's what staking means. It's also DeFi. DeFi, that is, of course, that means BEI token also a DeFi token. Are you seeing that now? The DeFi also. So it allows you to use your banking procedures. Now, DeFi actually means banking on blockchain. That is it, banking on blockchain. Of course, as that all DeFi actually means banking on blockchain. So now here you can use your money to earn more money. And so you have $1,000, $100, you go and get BEI token and come and stake to get more of the token. And we secluded 30%. Of course, and we plan to make it to finish in 10 years, to exhaust the mining pool for 10 years. How is that possible? For example, we allow people, okay, to earn 10% of this staking liquidity here annually. That means if 1,000 persons is staking, they want to share 300,000 per year. That means if you have 10,000 people around the world staking, they want to share this percentage in a year, 300K in a year, till we exhaust the pool in 10 years' time. So we are thinking for the future. We're not jumping. It's for the future. Okay. Now, marketing. Marketing is the aspect of course 20% is of marketing. Is the aspect whereby we allow everybody, okay, or it allows us to market our stuff. For example, we are trying to infiltrate other countries. For example, we just made a call with the Spanish industry, Spanish blockchain community to go over there. To go over there. Okay. So now we want to invade other countries, invade different states. That is where the marketing comes in play. We hire influencers. Of course, you might see the video tomorrow with BI or Apollo tomorrow with BI. Marketing is for us to move the company forward. Of course, a company without marketing plan is not a company. There's a plan for it. Of course, our brand ambassador, like you see Glow pays people to brand their company. So from here, we have of course, this address will be available for everybody to see and know where money is moved. So you can see it and ask questions in the community. They will answer you. Okay? Now, we have the pre-sale, 5%. Pre-sale is coming up on the 25th, but will be officially announced tomorrow. Pre-sale, whereby any investors can jump in and get in the lower price. So pre-sale is where you are able to acquire an asset of a company for a discounted rates. Okay, so we will add just 5% for that, 500k of the coins. Of course, if the pre-sale remains, we're going to burn it off. So we are planning on having it for 1 month pre-sale. That is 25th October to 25th November. If it remains within that time, we burn it off. But I'm sure it will last for even 3 days or 1 week. I'm sure. So hope you get set for that. Now 5% airdrop, and don't forget the supply is very minimum, and we are trying to avoid people to have access to it too much. Now this airdrop, we're going to distribute only $100,000 worth, which means that once we are listing the coin, each of the coins will be worth $1. The only 400k of the airdrop is for bounties, is for tags, for ambassador program. For example, I say, okay, go on Twitter, write about BEI or do about BEI on Instagram, and then first runner up, second runner up, and the winner might share $5k. So those kind of stuff to also promote the company for the airdrops, the bounties, write article about BEI, do this, do that, AMA session giveaway from the airdrop. Okay. Now we have the team allocation. Of course, the team will be also work the way the staking reward works. Okay. The team will be sharing 10% of allocation every year for 10 years too. Of course, now the last one is the liquidity pool. That means it's where we offer to the market. That means we want to list on PancakeSwap, on KuCoin, on Coiners, on Get.io, on Roku, on Abulex. It will be all there. Now, this company is going to share this token. I put 500k here, 300k here, 400k here, 100k here. And of course, if it exhausts, we have what we call API trading. API trading is where an exchange lists a particular currency. For example, I work with an exchange that did API trading. We listed some coins on our platform. Okay, you can come on our platform and deposit your money and buy it. But of course, the API is reading from Binance. You are buying from Binance, but it's showing you from this company. So those other exchanges will be using API trading when it's exhausted in circulation to show you how the demand is very high. It's very limited. So that now let's go back to the use cases. Since I've gotten to explain the other parts, so I can open room for questions. Already explained about the staking reward. Now for payment of courses, which gives 10% discount, it means of all our courses, okay, once you are paying for our courses, you pay with BI token, you get 10% instantly. Our cost is $100, $50, $10, depending on the prices. You get $10 cash back instantly for paying with BI token. Of course, this 10% discount for all our BI services. We do branding, video editing, app application building. Of course, our app, we build at least $3k, $2k for blockchain applications. $10k. Imagine you're getting $1k as discounts. You'll be forced to go and buy a token. You'll be forced. And meanwhile, once we enter Spanish industry or company or Spanish the region, Spanish region and the French region, we are going to partner with their exchange there so that we can list BETK there, so that the people can go and buy BETK with their currencies to have access to our courses. To show you how the demand is very high. Of course, once we are done partnership, we will announce it everywhere so you can see the partnership announcement that done. So of course, our services also, you have 10% discounts. Okay. Now, learn and earn at BEI Academy. 10% of these courses fees paid by students will be given to the students in BEI token after their course completion. Now, for example, imagine as a student or when you're in school, after every semester, your VC calls you back and give you back 10% of your school fees back to you. Just think about it. Your VC calls you, maybe the class is 100K per semester. After your exams, they call you, give you 10K back. That's what BI is saying here, right here. So our students, after paying for, having 10% discounts for paying BETK, once you finish your classes, courses, we give you back 10% again in BETK to encourage you. That was what Sir Brett was saying earlier on, to encourage you to finish your courses, not just pay. So we are paying you for learning. Okay? So we move to the BI stores. The BI stores is where we have the swags. For example, I have my quote, I stand with Satoshi. Understand? That kind of swag. Some people might want to get the BI hoodies and t-shirts, face cap, sneakers, joggers, but they're not actually a staff of BI. They just want to get the stuff, the brand. Now you go online there and pay BTK and get us the swags. Across the world, get the swags. Of course, that's what I'm saying. Now we have the BI Dex. Now this is our first platform. Of course, we'll be asked by I think fourth or third quarter of next year, where we are I think watching the Algorand and Solana blockchain very well, or I say Algorand or Cardano blockchain, Ada blockchain. I'm watching which of them we're going to use when it's time. But you know what that comes very perfectly with that one. Or if none of them is perfect, then we use Binance matching. Our own BI swap, DEX, where you go on DEX, on exchange. Of course, without plan of having a separate tokens, we plan on still using same BI token for the DEX. Understand? We plan with same BI token for the DEX. That means you still use the BITK for the DEX. Understand what I'm saying? So now we're going to do NFT collectibles. Now, of course, the company makes money, and instead of company saying, okay, we are giving out 100K giveaway, when I say 100K, I mean $100 giveaway. What we do now is, okay, if you are holding 500 BTK or 100 BTK or 1K BTK in your wallets for the next 1 month, we'll give you, we'll smart drop you a unique NFT. And that $100K for giveaway, we can pump that NFT for you to go and sell and make your money and go away. Of course, that will help people to further more to go and hold. Don't forget now we have staking. Staking means that people are carrying from the markets that is limited to come and rock with us for months and years. So this shows the demand. The demand. And lastly, on our list for the use case, BI is creating an online tech platform whereby tutors globally can come, register, and upload courses. This can be given to students that purchase it with BETK. Now, where I say it's like Udemy. Udemy is the platform whereby you can go up there and put your courses. You can register as a tutor or as a student on Udemy. So BI is bringing out same platform whereby I'm a tailor, I'm a musician, I play guitar very well, I can cook very well, I'm good in pastry and the rest, but I need a way to showcase my skill. I don't have the funds to do that. BI is the platform. We might say, okay, to be a tutor, you must owe at least $50 worth of BETK. Just $50 worth of BETK. Then you have access to pay the course. Imagine people around the world. Of course, this is already currently ongoing. I think by February we should be up with the stuff. We are having our own pesta hosting space, not a share hosting. We add up to I think 500 to 1 terabyte. So that we have different courses around the world up there. Of course, that costs almost $3K to fix that up. Almost, I think that is in Naira, almost 2 million Naira plus to have that fixed up. For just the space, not the website, the space alone, to acquire the space alone. We're almost done. By February, it should be out by February. Whereby you can come with your courses, come with your talent, put it there, people buy your courses. Of course, we might charge you just 10% or 20%. Then that money goes to you. We help you put your skill. Our aim is to empower you. Freedom, we'll give you freedom. Okay, so that is all about that. Of course, the roadmap, which says the airdrop, which is tomorrow, the pre-sale, which is 25th, marketing, which I already say we'll do that. The listing on KuCoin, of course, Roku Exchange, the bounties, airdrop, of course, NFT collectibles, the DEX, and others. Of course, this is just volume 2. We might have more plans, more ideas coming in, more expansion. Of course, that will be out with volume 3, which will be also dropped on our various handles. So please, with this now, if you have any questions, you can ask. But for now, I'm handing over to Mr. Emmanuel Jackson to continue from here. Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel Jackson.
Hello, good evening. Hello.
It was good having you in this session, and I
Hello.
believe we have all gotten value and learned one or two things. We will ask our questions. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. We'll ask our questions. Okay.
Okay.
So if you have a question, let's
I
take
have a
it
question.
orderly.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, go ahead.
Can you hear me? All right. Yeah. My number one question, I don't know if it has been answered because I joined the class today. The
Okay.
token on which blockchain is being built, is it BSC or Ethereum? Or that's my first question. Then my second is talking about the pre-sale. How much is it going to cost? The pre-sale to
Okay.
get the pre-sale. How much is it going to cost?
Oh,
So those
okay.
are my two questions.
Yeah, thank you so much for the question. Now, first of all, the paper is out there on the groups. You can get the paper. Now, it's a bit on Binance matching. Binance matching. Why? Because it's easy for us to navigate Binance platforms. Okay, and also easy for us. For us, Binance matching has been trusted for some years now. I don't know if it's my side. I'm having this background volume.
I've muted him. You can continue, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, of course, some Binance matching. Okay, Binance matching. And of course, the pre-sale, we plan on making it. Of course, since we now once you are doing a pre-sale of a token, it depends on the blockchain. For example, if it's Ethereum, we measure the coins to Ether. Might say 0.2 Ethereum because this is also value of the coins. Like so. So it's on Binance matching. We are saying, and of course, supply is very low. They are given as a discounted rate, of course, IC pre-sale of just 1 BNB to 1,000 BETK. It's fair enough. 1 BNB to 1,000 BETK, and minimum buy is 0.1 BNB. So I hope I've answered that question, Mr. Jiwa. 1 BM to
Yes.
1,000 BETK. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Okay, that's a good one from Mr. Giwa. Who else has a question to ask? So let's ask our questions.
I have a question.
Okay.
All right, thanks. I want to ask, when will the coin be listed on exchanges?
Okay. Thank you for that question. Now, first of all, the pre-sale airs on the 25th of November. Of course, that is January. So January is released by January. Thank you.
Okay. Any other question?
Sorry,
Yeah,
on which exchange to be precise?
Okay, of course, it will be on PancakeSwap. It will be on Coinex, COINEX. Of course, we are working on being on KuCoin also. So for now, and also other our indigenous platform like Roku Exchange and Agolex. So we have Quidax. If you're on Quidax, we have Ninja Crypto, we have Agolex, we have Roku. Of course, we now have international ones like PancakeSwap, and we have the Coinex, Pancake and Coinex, then KuCoinex. So that's where it is. To be almost everywhere. Of course, we are also aiming on Binance by end of next year.
Okay, that's a good one. Someone else?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, someone else to ask the question. I think I was seeing a board doing. So if you have a question, you have the floor.
okay. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, David Zoe said something about the bridging mechanism. So I wanted to ask, will it be similar to the current bridges we have between ERC, the zero X networks that we currently have, BSC Phantom, Matic, ERC, like that, or there'll be a way we can bridge between blockchains that are not necessarily on the zero X address, like using the zero X address. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. first of all, we begin with the 0x aspect, but we think, of course, that one is not actually in our hands, because that's why we have uh, different people coming out with different solutions on the blockchain space. So let's say tomorrow JJ comes up with a bridging system. Of course, BI partners with the bridging system and implement that in the blockchain. Like what we have in different, for example, we have different platforms that are built, different blockchains that are built to solve solution of these bridging aspects. So once we have that out, okay, we're going to use it. So that is based on the tools we have in the space. So that was not us, okay? The tools we have in the space, then we can usually bridge it.
Yeah,
Okay,
thank
sub
you.
captain, is your question answered?
Yeah.
Okay. Who else has a question? Who else has a question? Okay, let me ask a question, then maybe who else has a question or follow. Okay, so boss DAVIZOE, can you just help us here? Because I believe some people are interested in the airdrops. That's basically Nigerians. So can you just give us a little insight on how the airdrop will be, what we should get ready, what are we going to be doing, and the rest, so that people, and where can we get this update? Where would they actually get this update on when the airdrop will be live?
Okay, first of all, there's an announcement already on the official handle as Twitter. So of course, if you're in crypto, you must love Twitter. Your next boyfriend, next girlfriend should be Twitter. So and now they've given you couple Twitter, couple girlfriend and boyfriend, which is your VPN. So now you love Twitter and your VPN. You must be combined together right now. So of course, in the airdrop you hide tomorrow 13 by 4 p.m. Of course, your BSC address will be needed. Of course, fastest finger. Na phone, fastest finger, be fast enough. Of course, by 4 p.m., you're gonna drop immediately. The phone will be there by 4 p.m. dot. Of course, try your shots. Of course, we are giving out $100,000, which means we plan on giving at least $100 each to those that are qualified. That means we might have several entries, but not all of them might follow the procedure. So it might be the 1,001 person, but you have the right entry and you're lucky. Might be about 2,000 person, and you have the lucky, and you did the right procedures, and you're lucky. We might have first 100, we just keep some things, and of course they'll be eliminated. So it's not about who first fill the form. It's about who did the right procedures. So by 4 p.m. tomorrow, of course, um, you should have access to the Twitter handle or the Coin Telegram channel, not BI, the BETK Telegram channel or Telegram group. Then you will have the updates 247. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'll do well to drop
Are
the
we, are
beat.
we, are we going to perform a task for the airdrop?
Yes,
Of
you have
course,
to
there must be
perform
a
a
tax.
tax.
Yes, compulsory.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My question is that for how long will the pre-sale take place, and what's the minimum amount of dollar we can use to get the pre-sale?
Okay, thank you for that question. Now, first of all, I already explained that once you have a token, now we have coins and tokens. Coins are those that have their blockchain, like Ethereum has its blockchain, Ethereum, Ether. Ethereum is a network protocol that powers Ether. Bitcoin, capital B, the protocol that powers small b, Bitcoin, of course. Solana powers Sol, understand? So now, once a token does not have a blockchain, for example, now, Chainlink are built on Ethereum. So they don't have their own coin, their own blockchain. They're called tokens. So any token, okay, is for their pre-sale IGO, ICO, is always paired with the blockchain. For example, now, if you are buying cake, it will be maybe cake IDO, it will be BNB to cake. So now it's not in dollar, it's based on the token or the coins of that blockchain. Now, so BETK is built on Binance Smart Chain, so we're using BNB. So to become 1 BNB to 1,000 BNB. So irrespective of the price of BNB, it will be 1 BNB to 1,000 BETK. 1 BNB, 1K BTK. And minimum buy is 0.1 BNB. Of course, if you send below 0.1 BNB, you are giving us, you have helped us to build our community with more money. So it will be there. If you send below 0.1 BNB, it's lost, it's gone. So minimum is 0.1 BNB that day. Of course,
Okay,
it'll be 1 month procedure. 1 month procedure. from 25th October to 25th November. Of course, it might finish in 3 days in 1 week. Once it finishes, it's over. Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, are we to be getting it from Binance or we'll be using a decentralized exchange?
Okay. Yeah, there'll be a website there, of course, the BI website, BETK. There'll be an address where you send the coins. Send the coins. Of course, the smart contract picks your address. Of course, the time for token distribution will be announced to you before the listing will be announced to you. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, that's a good one. Any other question? Are you okay,
Sorry, please ask
King?
me a question.
Please ask your question.
From on the October 25th to November 25th, is it
Yes.
as the day
Yes.
goes by, is the price going to be changing for 1 PMB per 1000 BTK token, or for the 1 month, that is the amount of BTK token we can get for 1 BNB?
It does not fluctuate. It's fixed. It's
Okay.
fixed. It's fixed. But as I said again, you should act fast because it might not take up to 1 week. Yeah.
Okay. So, King, I believe that your question, as all your questions have been answered. So, someone else should ask a question. We'll be rounding up this class in the next 10 minutes. Who else asked a question to
At
ask?
the Twitter handle.
Just to remind you,
And how long
the
are we going to
Telegram, the
hold the
Telegram.
airdrop before we
Who's asking a question, please?
Yeah, to remind you concerning the Telegram group for the BEI token.
Yes, I will do well to drop it on the Telegram channel after the class. And I'll also drop the Twitter handle so that those that want to follow up for the airdrop will stay updated. So who else has a question?
Hi. Oh, please, good evening. Please, I just
Good
joined in
evening,
very,
sir.
I just joined in very late. I had issues on my network. Can I just get a recap of what it's about? Just like maybe 5 seconds recap. The BI took, please. I'm so sorry.
I don't know if Mr. Emmanuel has recording of this class. So you go to
I
recording, see
have
the
a
recording.
recording of this class. Yes,
Okay, better. Because we
yes,
don't
and
have
also
time
we're
again.
treating the white paper which has been dropped on the group on the channel, so you can actually after the class try to read through it and at least you have a brief summary of what we handled. And when the video is ready, it's uploaded, you will be able to watch it soon.
All right, all right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. So who else has a question?
Okay. So about about the students like learning from BTK company or their academy, is
Okay.
it what minimum amount can we use to start learning so we can have access to some of the BTK token and maybe some NFT or maybe some other prizes? I hope you get my question.
Okay, you mean to learn and earn? Learn and earn, is that what you mean?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, of course. When the class wrap now, we also have our last admission, which is already ongoing. Now we have two kind of admission. The one is the live admission. The other one is the uploaded course. Of course, BI and Learn BTC is partnering, so it means that we might also offer same procedure here on Learn
But
BTC.
momentum.
Understand what I'm saying? Egbomi,
Yes, sir.
Baoni now. So you must also have same stuff also. Yeah, Learn BTC. Okay, it's just about paying for any cost. See, just pay for the cost with BI token and you have discounts. That's just it. Of course, we might have that also on LMBTC, pay for the courses there. And when you don't have LMBTC, you come to BI and same thing will be applicated. So
So your question
it's
was
not,
answered, King.
yeah.
I did not understand clearly. He made mention of Learn BTC, so I did not understand
Like
that part.
what he actually meant is that you will be able to when courses are made available, like there have been an admission already done in BI Academy right now, enrolling students, and most of those students enrolled where they'll be given a certificate after the classes is being done, and that certificate is given in an NFT format. You get, so your issue of NFT has been solved. Then also after completing your course, you can still earn BEI token if you have completed your course. Maybe you might be given assignments to do, and the rest after completing everything, you can be rewarded back with some BEI tokens. So that's just it. So when courses are made available, you will see it. And he also said that, like, which is going to also happen in the future, you can actually also enroll for courses from, let's say, Learn Literature Academy using the BEI token. And when you do that, you earn some percentage discounts, like 10% discount. So that's just that.
So is there any, for me, I don't know anything about the academy now. If I want to join, is there any process that could, or maybe any link I can get to process it?
Yes, there will be after the class. You just chat me up. We'll work on that. Okay, over to Felix. I think Felix wanted to say something. Who else wants to speak? Because I told us in the next 5 minutes.
Me, I've paid for the group, so do I have anything else to do?
You have done what? Okay. So I believe there's not a question. There's not a question.
I've already paid. So can I
okay.
The BEI?
Not really hearing you, sir.
The question is it that the airdrop is up for only the students? I mean, anybody can perform the staff.
Yeah, the airdrop is for everyone. It's for everyone. It's for everyone. It's for everyone. You just have to do what you are asked to do, and you earn. Okay, so I believe we have come to an end. We have really stayed here over an hour.
So we can refer other people to perform the task.
Yes, I think there will be referral. If you can refer people, you will still earn, because if you notice airdrops in the crypto space, referrals, follow social media handles, download apps, and the rest. So BEI is going to have their own modalities too, and referrals to be part of it, I believe. So you just do all that and you earn some BEI tokens for free before pre-sale starts. So we have come to the end of today's class. So one of the key things is the white paper has been dropped on the group. I will also drop the Telegram channel, the BETK Telegram channel, which we do well to join there for more updates, because more updates about the token will actually be dropped on the Telegram channel. So you do well to join it and help yourself. And also, cryptocurrency is basically early adopters that actually wins. Early adopters. So having this privilege of a pre-sale is something you should not miss. So what you do now, you get your BNB ready to buy and also perform the airdrop that will be tomorrow. So you can actually earn some of these tokens, some of BI tokens for free, and also preach the gospel of BI. Like on the white paper, there are aspects of community. You get, if you refer marketing, so if you refer persons, tell people about it, you still tend to earn. You can actually be an ambassador. There'll be opportunities for ambassadorship. You can actually be an ambassador for BETK, maybe in your school, in your community, and the rest. And that is actually to help create adoption and more people knowing about it. So it's going to be a good token that will do well with so many use cases. I believe we have come to the end of the class. So I'll be dropping, our boss, DAVIZOE, will just say something and we'll close with that. Then we'll end. Then I'll drop what I'm expected to drop, and also the video will be made available to us later on. So I'm seeing someone that wants to speak. Please, if you want to say something, just say it now. Then DAVIZOE closes. Who wanted to speak? I saw Ukeme Bong.
I want to speak. Okay, please,
speak.
Is the airdrop for everyone, both the one that have paid or the one that have not paid?
It's for everyone. It's for everyone. It's for everyone.
The airdrop for the referral, how many percent are they going to receive for the referral?
You will know that tomorrow. You will know that tomorrow in the Google form that will be made available. So You just watch out for that. Okay, so boss DAVIZOE, please can you just say one or two things? Okay, someone wants to say something. Is that okay?
Yes. Sorry. I don't have the link. Can you please help us with the Twitter link?
Yes, I'll drop that on the group. I'll drop that on the group. The
All
channel.
right.
These are
All
all
right. Thank.
yes.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry. I
on
also
this.
wanted to add,
Oh,
this payment that many people talk about, payment for what exactly, so that we will not be left out.
okay.
Payment.
Okay. Let me come in here, please. Don't forget,
Okay.
this is not BI community. This is Lane BTC Academy. This is an academy also. Okay, we just came here because we were invited by this amazing CEO. Okay, so it's an academy. So that's what they're asking for, payment for their own academy. And also for those also that also enroll at BI Academy. Of course, Mr. Andika, I don't know if you are among the students. Also, that way clear the payment and the rest, payment. Not that they paid for the coins, okay? They paid for
Okay, sir.
academy, and which we say that the courses, the airdrop is for everybody, even in Kafanchang, being payment or no payments. Understand?
Okay,
So
thank
that
you.
is it.
Thank
So
God.
with this, I think I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Jackson for bringing us here, and for my very close assistant here, Mr. Mike, for being here with me. We have a class right now by 9 to 10 p.m. for our next batch of students. So that's why I'm rushing fast to leave here. Of course, we believe that we'll be among the people to fill that form. Of course, you are saying referral. That's if you can even meet up with your own tax first. So, but it's fine. Just get set. One tax first. I know everything goes next 10 minutes. You don't know yet.
Yes.
But meanwhile, it's fine. Okay, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. And we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It was
Right.
nice
Thank
having every one of
you.
us here. Thank you. Good
Yeah.
night.
Night, night.
Bye, everyone.